it feel good to be a hustler. Damn it feel good to be a hustler. Damn it feel good to be a hustler. Damn it feel good. You out here in the streets trying to find a way to bubble. And stack you up a couple. You make that money double and you stay away from suckers. Damn it feel good to be a hustler. 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 Damn it feel good.
And I want to tell you guys about them and what to do when you hit these mistakes and how to handle it, you know. First big mistake was I shipped the wrong order to an international customer. That's right. Shipped the wrong item to an international customer. The shoes look similar, but there were two different styles of shoe. So now you ask, how do you fix that? Because they messaged me, thank goodness, they just didn't leave no negative feedback. They messaged me saying, yo, it's not the right shoe. I still want my shoe. How can we handle it? So what I do is, I lose out on all of this. I don't have to refund them their money, thank goodness, but I have to pay for another international shipment to Germany, a pair of shoes. Luckily, it's not something too heavy, right? I gotta pay for that to go to Germany. And they have to, I'm not gonna send the other shoes back. I'm gonna let them keep them. So I lose out on profit from that shoe, and I also lose on postage. It's like $30 to ship it, to reship it. I just printed out the label, just fixed it, just put that fire out when I walked in the door. The biggest thing there, when you see a customer message and about an issue about something that you are doing, something that occurred with their order, jump on it quick, put that fire out quick, message them quick, even if you don't have a solution really quick, saying thank you for your message, we will get back to you, within the hour, but jump on that quick, because it's going to save you from the negative feedback. $35 is not worth my feedback. I'm going to pay the $35, I'm going to ship them their product, I'm going to make it right, because one, they're international. So that looks good on me with eBay, because they see how we handle problems when the problem pop up, when you have to refund. What's up, Connie? And then you have to, that's what I had to do. I messed up big time, man. International order. So that taught me something. One, your orders, just always double check. Oh, what's up? Stephanie fires out quick. You have to message customer back quick. You need to come up with resolution quick. And think about what the customer wanted. Some people would have just refunded the money, let them keep the other pair of shoes, but the customer really wanted their product. Obviously they did, or they wouldn't have bought it internationally on eBay, you know what I mean? So fix it. I fixed it. Let's go on to the second mess up. I guess some of my listings, you have to be careful when you do a sell similar. I'm not changing in the item specifics. Now I have to go through all the item specific and check. It's listed like it's used, but it's listed like brand new on the item specifics, or like new on the item specifics. So that's what it come up when they filter it. That comes up, and so the customer messages me like, "Yo, these are supposed to be brand new." Knowing if they read the description, they see the photos, they're not brand new, but they caught me on the technicality. So what can I do? I'm gonna fight it with them? No. I'm gonna tell them to send them back? No. You know what? That's my bad. I messed up. Because I put it under the wrong thing. As a business, I'm a business, not a person. Take your emotions and your person out of it. Your business messed up. It's not what it says it is all the way. So you have to fix it. So what I do, refund the customer, keep the product. So I lose $25 plus whatever I paid to ship it. You know what I mean? I lose all of that. But that's cool. You can look at it as a loss, but I look at it as a long run. Business is a long game. Why do you think Walmart and all of these, Amazon, have like these return policies that are so easy? Because nobody, when they have a problem, your true customer, they don't want the hassle. They don't want to hassle. They say if something's wrong, they want you to fix it and they want to be taken care of. Think about how you are when you are shopping and something happens. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's tough too, but it'll save your business, right? Taking ownership. It's just going to propel you. I'm looking at, a 5-year, 10-year, 20-year game. I don't want to be out of business and have a negative feedback. And I have a lot of 30% of my clients are international. And it's because they see those 5 stars from all those international buyers, and they're like, "Oh, this business takes care of business. It takes care of their customer." I have to throw it up. Even the The person said it's very rare. What you're doing here, thank you for taking care of this. This is very rare. And it shouldn't be rare. I mean, it's good for me that it's rare. That means because you always going to shop with me anytime. It's going to trigger them. You know what? I had a good experience on eBay with this seller. I'm going to save them. So anytime I need a pair of shoes, anytime I need a video game, a gift, a shirt, you never know. And then word of mouth is powerful. You know, it's nothing now, especially word of mouth is fast through social media. Yo, I shopped on eBay. That's the first thing they're going to say. That looks good for eBay. But also, I shopped at this store. I'm going to send you the link. You know, and also my store, you can Google my store. You know, if you shop with me on eBay, you can type in my website and it'll come up. So I carry myself as a business, even though I'm still a hustler. I'm still what you consider a full-time hustler. I'm not a full business all the way just because I don't have all my processes and stuff set up. But I still fake it till you make it. Still carry yourself as a business. Yeah, have it down. It's just the process, you know, the time, the patience. That's another thing. You can have it down, but it's going to take patience. It takes time to build it and getting it. You guys have any questions while I got y'all tapped in? I appreciate all y'all that come on the live, man, and show report. What's up, Jordan? Stan? I really do. Well, how do you know do you know, so now we got to go back to the basics with that question. How do you know what sells at all? Do you know that basic concept of how to look up comps? Do you know what comps are? Sold comps. It's always going to be in the sold comps. That's how you know what anything sells and how it moves. Alright, that's a bet. I will do that then. For sure, Hustlin Hooks. I got you. I'll definitely do that. Yeah, it's about sold comps. That's dope. Oh, wow. I feel honored. Yeah, man. For sure. Give you any info you need. Sold comps. Anytime you're trying to. So if you look at sold comps, then you know what's moving. And I'm not trying to say that to be funny. If you're looking at sold comps and just typing in PlayStation 2 video games, you have to. This is what people don't want to do. This is the hard. I'm not going to do the work for you. You could pay people to do this work for you. And basically that's why they create guides and things like that and shortcuts and twists. But if you go through sold comps of one thing and look through it, you're going to see what's selling off and like, ooh, I see this title a lot. Ooh, I see this title a lot. Let me sort from highest to lowest. What's the titles that's the highest is getting the most money? So I can, keep me a Rolodex of that. That's what sold comps are for. Sold comps, you have to go through the manual research. And that's where you will win in reselling if you can be able to do that manual research and see, oh, this sold 20 times this month. It's the work. But if you're not selling anything yet, and you're thinking about getting into reselling, even as a reseller, I still do it. I'm always in the sold comps. That's why I'm finding new brands and new things to sell, because you always got your knowledge has to get deeper. You got to get a deeper knowledge of different niches. That way you can stand out, because Bolo brands are going to be there, but sometimes you're in the store and all the Bolo brands that everybody knows are taken, but you still want to be able to find money. So that's why you got to dig into those niches and look at those solds. Don't be afraid of those solds. That's a good question, because that's going to benefit a lot of people. A lot of people don't know how to look at that. Maybe one day I'll do a lesson. I'll go live and kind of show you guys like how you got to look at these sold comps, like how you have to look through them, because it's work, but you can do it. I believe it. So start with the different games. PlayStation 2. I just type in PlayStation 2 video games, and then filter. You want talking about new or are you talking about used? Talking about used, make sure you got that filter on the side used selected, right? Look at completed, then look at sold. And that way, if you put the solds over completed, you get what you call a sell-through rate. Sell-through rate is very important, because if something only sells 50% of the time or 20% of the time, are you going to pick it up or not? What if it sells 75% of the time? So that's going to help you determine, based on your business model, because you have to have a business model, whether you're a fast turn, however much money you're putting up. These are all things that you have to set up for yourself. I have a business model of I need $20 profit for the most part, unless it's like bulk deals and I pay nothing, little to nothing. It's a percentage, but $20 profit is kind of what I look for in most items. Video games, well, that's a little different for me, because I buy a lot in bulk, so most games only pay $1 to $2 for, and I do that as an overall thing. So sometimes I make $3 on a game, and other times I make $20, $30 on a game. You landed on the state side of Boston because of me. So were they sports games? Most sports games are duds, and that's what you gotta learn too. Did you cop my book? And it's for beginners. My book is for a beginner reseller. If you already experienced, it's not for you. But I have a book. It's $7. If you don't have $7, hit me up. I'll send it to you. I'll get you a copy of it. And that way you can just get the basics of what I talk about, what you got to look at, and how you look at them. And if you did cop the book, hit me up and we definitely can go on one-on-one because I do offer that service. If you cop the book, of course, one-on-one. That book needs an update, and I got to give you guys a bolo. My top 100 games. It's just it's been a busy season, man. It's Q4, so Q1 I'll be coming out with a lot more content, teaching. That's why I'm just trying to go live and learn that way. Just bought a game for 150. Oh, I gotta check your stories, man. What you done bought? I want to see that. One game is worth 150. Is it brand new? Now I'm curious. You must got some Nintendo, man, or NES or Sega. If it's you hitting them kind of numbers. Unless it's a couple PS2 games that's hit up there, but very rarely. Bolo. Oh, don't look like that. It's okay. Bolo means be on the lookout. Right? If somebody says something is a bolo, that means a lot of people know it. There's no knowledge. Bolos are cool, and sometimes they're not. And what I mean by cool, because it can be a very saturated market. So you just have to be careful with bolos and make sure you're checking your data. Sold comps are your best friend. You gotta know how to look at that data. It'll save you a lot of trouble. Oh man, I appreciate that, Connie. Yeah, got to. I mean, shoot, I started once. I was working at McDonald's. Go look at my old videos. I'm not a capper. I ain't fronting. McDonald's to millionaires. What's my name used to be, but I can't infringe on McDonald's. That's what's up. You got the system for free. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, for $150 game. Yeah, look at my old videos. I worked at McDonald's. I had to learn. I had to watch resellers. And I just try to give the information what I wish I would have learned first. For instance, about how to look at things and not saying just looking at sold comps and thinking okay, it's sold for $30, $40 and not thinking about, how long it's going to sit there. Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt, Steph. I appreciate you stepping through. I appreciate you got all you stepping through. I don't know how long I'm going to run this. We actually probably about to jump on the call, so I should be off of this. So, yeah, I got a few things to do, some listings, man. Hopefully you guys, you're driving. Well, be safe. I'll stare at me at. Oh, how do I do it? How do I add you to my live?
I suppose not. Do a payroll service?
Actually, our accounts line everything up in there, so everything.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, wait for Hustlin Hooks. Let me see what he has. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate you.
Hey,
Yo, the Hustler.
what's up?
What's up, man? What are you gonna pick up now? You done picked up something.
I'm driving too, so I'm not gonna look at the camera. I'm just gonna look at the road. But no, I appreciate you sharing your knowledge. I just wanted to tell everyone about this deal that I just picked up. So Rhea is 100% right. You have to know your sold comps. That's gonna define you or break you. That's gonna make you money, or you're gonna just buy shit that nobody wants. I have people all the time hitting us up with DMs asking about certain pots and pans, and I give everyone the same exact answer. You have to look it up. If you don't know how to look it up, I'll walk you through it, but you have to look it up. I don't know what the hell you're holding in your hands. I'm not an expert. I've not seen every single pot and pan in the world. So it's tough. And I think sometimes people get turned off when I tell them that, but you have to do your research because it's not my money, it's your money. So anyways, I'll just tell a quick story. So I beat Dominic to this lot of video games. I drove about an hour round trip. It's a Nintendo GameCube with 15 games for $150. And one of the games is ultra rare, ultra high dollar one. It's the Paper Mario for the GameCube.
Oh, complete. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
and it's
yeah
worth.
GameCube. Yeah, GameCube
I'm
title.
missing the manual, so it's probably worth like 125 to 150 bucks with the case, and those
Oh,
are
just order
selling
the
like
manual.
hotcakes.
Yeah.
And I also have a Star Fox in there that's like a $40, $50 game, and then a bunch of them I didn't even look up. So the reason I spend 150 is because I know I have 150 plus 50 in sales, and after fees and taxes and shipping, I'm breaking even, and I got 13 other games in a free system to resell. So
Yeah,
definitely be
exactly.
on
Yeah,
the
the
lookout.
system
And those
alone
are
is a
really
really good.
competitive, really competitive. He had like 40 messages for that system. I was number two.
Wow. And you beat someone to it. That's crazy.
Anyways, I'm gonna jump off and listen to you.
All right, hey man, I appreciate you tapping in. Nice find.
I appreciate you.
All right, peace. Yo, see, just like that. That's what you talk about community. Hustlin Hooks has picked up a nice score, and he shares that with you guys, like how he did it, how he's picking it up. Like I told you, sold comps. You know, that's my guy, Hustlin Hooks, man. I'm in his DMs a lot because I'm very appreciative of just what the knowledge he then gave about the pots and pans, and just like how he's out there working and motivating us every day because he's working, he's really doing this. They paid off their house. It's phenomenal, man. What is it, 73 Crave rookie of the year, man. I don't think I did 73 my rookie year. That's understanding, souls and pouring fire, and what's working. That's another thing too. Sometimes it's gonna take you a minute to find your lane and what's working. Maybe you don't like cleaning pots and pans, and that's okay. Maybe you don't like shirts, because I don't like shirts. I got a whole slew of shirts that's sitting here that I don't like measuring them. Maybe you don't like cleaning certain things, so maybe you like new. You have to find your lane. Don't always look at what everybody else is doing. Look at what you like to do, and then find the people that's doing what you like to do, and they're doing it well, and then assimilate to them. If you see that's what they're doing, learn their methods. That's what you want to learn about. Nobody's gonna do this work for you. You just gotta learn methods, and the methods are gonna work for you to get you to do it. My book link is in bio. You'll see it. Since it's on the campsite, it'll be a how to flip video games to eBay book. Okay, cool. Yeah, cop it, and then definitely too hit me in the DMs. Once you do, we can definitely do some one-on-one kind of show you, so I can see where you thinking about what you got and why it's that way. Video games are like the easiest thing to list too. That's what I love about video games. After you test them, I mean, it's just like one photo, two photos, done. Easy listing. I can list 50 games, 100 games in a day. Games are so easy. I love selling video games. That's like my majority of what I have listed is games. Over 50% of my listings are video games. But see, that's my lane. That's what I stay in. That's what I know. I don't know why I didn't think about GameCube when he said that. I'm like, $150 title. That's very rare. But guess what? Guess how much? Guess how much? I bet you he's at least on Facebook Marketplace between him and his wife 100 times a day, scrolling, not typing GameCube and hoping to find it. They're scrolling through Facebook Marketplace. They're scrolling through private groups. You know what I mean? I have a video on my page that I show that this is how you find money. You guys talk about you don't have money. There is an abundance of money out here. Don't let nobody tell you there's a shortage of nothing. There's an abundance of product. Just about can you see it's money. What there is a shortage is a stuff that's going to be easy for you to get and to make money, like for you just to go clock in, do what someone says, and get some money. That's what there's a shortage is. But there was not a shortage of is something to be able to think for self and to find it. It's out there. I find money in the street. I find money in the curb. I guess after yard sales, people be giving away all types of free stuff, free mugs, free electronics. There are so many. There's so much money out here. It's just a plethora of stuff. Just about, are you focused to see that, or are you wired to see just this way? It's gonna take you rewiring that thinking for sure. Yeah, even empty game cases. So, for instance, Hustlin Hooks just picked up this thing, the Paper Mario. I bet you the manual is for sale if you wanted to wait. put the manual with it and buy it and sell it. Because that's how some collectors do and how people want to do. They might have the game and they need the case. You can sell things for parts. You can sell cords. You know how many cords I sell? Finding this stuff is fun. Are you gonna list it? Remote controls your money. Just loose. Remote controls. You know. Charm is his Charm City Picker. He talks about remote controls. Tesla Picker talks about remote controls. There's some great people out here talking about some good things. There's YouTube videos. Just a bunch, man. But yeah, man, I just jumped on here. Tell you that it's okay to make mistakes, but you have to have good customer service and fix it quickly. And also that there's a bunch of money out here. You just got to figure out what's your lane, how you want to do it. Don't forget,